All right, so here I am. I'm back. I'm basically picking up right where I left off in the last video. So last episode of this world, this is my Cherry Tree Mountain world. And in the last episode of this world, that was episode 3, I finished up exploring some parts of the ancient city. Didn't finish the whole thing, but I came back and dropped off all my treasures and stuff I found in my chests here, and I grabbed all the stuff I'm going to need to go explore a woodland mansion. So we're going to be exploring a woodland mansion in this video. And so yeah, last video where we left off, I grabbed everything I'm going to need for this. So I got some food. I got steak and carrots. I don't know, maybe I'm going to eat the steak first. I get a chest to place outside the woodland mansion in case I get anything I don't want to lose while I'm going in there and being risky. And I get a bed so I can set my spawn point right outside. Crafting table, nice thing to just set up camp there. Bunch of torches, axes, and a pick. I think this is like minimal stuff, so I won't lose too much if I'm going in there. And yeah, I'm ready for I'm totally not prepared to fight all the stuff that's going to be in there. But yeah, I'm gonna see how far I can get and kind of just scope it out. I'm not gonna go too far. I'm gonna get to the woodland mansion, and then I'm gonna try to explore it. I'm gonna take a look inside and just kind of get a feel for what's in there a little bit. So this is gonna be like taking the trip to the woodland mansion and kind of exploring a little bit. That's gonna be the start. So this is episode 4 in my Cherry Tree Mountain world. This is my base here. I kind of showed you what was in this base in episode 1, right? So right over this mountain, you go over this mountain, you'll be able to see the woodland mansion, I think, from the top of this mountain. But you go over it and you walk a little ways across this little plain, and you're going to be there at the woodland mansion. So let's go take a look. I'm gonna make the trip over there. I'm gonna leave all my all my dogs are grown up. None of them are puppies anymore. Oh, you know, I was gonna show you before I forget. Okay, none of these have names. I named 2 of these, Coda and Dakota. I think it means like friend or some variation of friend, but yeah, I only had 2 name tags. These are the first 2 that I tamed, and I gave them actual names, and all the others are like babies from them. Anyway, they're all grown up now. I guess no more puppies. All right, gonna leave them all behind because I'm just traveling light, right? So I'm gonna travel up. I'm going to go straight up the top of this mountain. And underneath this mountain is where there's an ancient city, and there's like a whole deep dark biome in an ancient city, which is pretty neat. I pretty much explored that in the last 2 episodes of my So, and by the way, I mentioned this in previous episodes, but for this one, yeah, this is, there's cherry trees on this mountain. It's a nice, beautiful ice-capped mountain. And I planted some of those. I got some saplings and planted some more down near my base. So yeah, that's why I'm calling this Cherry Tree Mountain. That's what I decided to name this world. And yeah, I'm just doing this. This is a whole series. So I created like a playlist for these videos, and all the videos for this world are going to be on that playlist if you want to watch them all. We do other Minecraft content too, and other video game stuff too. If you want to subscribe to the channel, if you like video games, if you like Minecraft and other video games, definitely you're going to want to be subscribed. Anyways, check this out. Look at this down here. Look at these beautiful views. You got your birch forests in the distance. And yeah, I can't see either of the 2 pillager bases from here, but you can see my little tower I have started right there. All right, now look at this. We're almost at cloud level. All right, and I'm 99% sure the peak up here is actually at cloud level. They look like they're further off than the peak, but they're actually not. The peak is cloud level. Looks like we still got sheep here. I know at the peak there's going to be there's goats, right? There's mountain goats up there. They just like to be up high in these like ridiculous areas, kind of like in real life. And look at this. I don't want to be like breaking stuff, but and these mountains are higher than they look. You don't really get the full depth perception from the ground. All right, and there's one of the pillager bases. The other one is, you can barely see it. It's right over that hill there. Yeah, see, like from down below, you can't really get a feel for how high this mountain is. Once you're up here, you kind of do. But if you climb like this tower and you look down, you'll see how big the mountain is, and you'll see everything from like a different perspective too. So if you want to get a feel for how big the mountain is while you're not on the mountain, you want to be looking at the mountain, not like standing on it. You can do that on a tower. It's just it's like a different perspective. You wouldn't think, right? But it's a different like point of view from like real life. You don't get the same depth perception. But you look at that. Now, see, that is no. See, that right there is the chasm. That's the big entrance to the cave that I go in, and I take that down probably a good ways, probably further than this, probably somewhere around here. Then I go down into that ancient city, right? So anyways, up here, look at that. You got the goats over there, right? So there's my base over there. And we continue up this way. You got some goats. Now this mountain actually has what is this, like it has a few different peaks, right? If you'd call that a peak. This is kind of, look, there's the clouds here. I think they're actually touching those other peaks. They're a little higher. There's like a peak here, and I don't know if that's one or like three peaks stuck together. There's one here. On the other side of this, you should be able to see the Woodland Mansion. And is there a spider? It's in one of these caves. There's a spider. Look at this, all ice. Gotta love this new biome. It's been around for a while, but it still feels kind of new to me. I don't know. But yeah, love this. It used to be you'd get ice and like icy winter biomes, right? But not necessarily on top of mountains like you do here. Look, oh, there we go. There's the Woodland Mansion right there. See? All right, so you got like a plain and like this expanse, and then you have some birch forest, some regular forest, some birch forests, and there it is. And it's in some water, so you can see underneath it, there's a bunch of stone, a bunch of cobblestone. And if you go, it's sticking out of it. So you'd need to build a bridge across, but the actual front of it, I think, is touching the ground. So you're going to have to get around it somehow. Oh, man, look at that over there. There is a ruined nether portal. I should check that out too, maybe at the same time. So I know there's some big chasms here that are going to be a pain to cross. I can just see just the tip of my tower over there. Look at that. There's the clouds. All right, so oh, look at that. The clouds are going right through the tip of that peak right there. That's the highest peak, right? And they're right above my head here. So we're basically cloud level, right? Some beautiful landscape. All right, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. Is a pretty good drop off right here. I'm surrounded by big drop off. Is this an overhang? There's got to be an easy way down here. All right, this isn't so bad. I can get down. Are there too many chasms to get across? I don't think so. I think I want to run across to that nether portal first and see if I can grab anything, and then I'm going to go check out that Woodland Mansion. I don't think Woodland Mansions are really supposed to spawn that closely to a base. I could be wrong, but this is steep. I can still make it down. All right, yeah. You know what? This isn't so bad. This is not so bad at all. I can get across here. And where was that portal? I can't even see it. From here, it's right over the edge of that woods. I'll find it. You know, right over there past the foothills of that other mountain. All right. I'm going to try to make my way over to it. Always good to have a bed, so if like a trip like this takes longer than, it's supposed to. Look at that, the sun's setting. We're actually going south to this, we're on the north side of the mountain. We're going south to the Woodland Mansion. But, yeah, it's always good to have a bed so you can just, you don't have to worry about hiding. Got more cherry trees. There's a ton of cherry trees on this side, and they're like the foothills of the other side, so that's like the south side of the mountain. There's a ton of cherry trees in the foothills there. And pretty soon it's going to be time to go to sleep, because, yeah, I'm not looking to fight monsters right now. I'm looking to try to make my way over to all the stuff I'm trying to explore. Right, there we go. Look at that view. Let's see. Blocky, pixelized Minecraft sunsets are still beautiful, right? So many little like chasms and openings and stuff. Alrighty, I'm going to take a nap before I start exploring. Not a nap, I'm going to sleep through the night. Which is what I should be doing in real life right now, because it's way too late to be playing this. Yeah, I I got a little bit of time. All right, I really should not be awake right now. I should not be playing games right now. I should be sleeping. All right. There should be a chest here, and there's some gold up there. Whoa. Fire right next to the chest. That is not good. Curse of Vanishing. I'm just going to hang that on my wall in an item frame. I don't want a lodestone. That's nice. Flint, obsidian, fire charge. All right. I'm already using up a bunch of my inventory space. I should do something about... I want that, but there's lava right here. I don't have enough dirt or anything to like fill that. I should fill that in and then try to mine that gold block. It's worth having. It's a gold block. I can't just leave it here, right? I know I'm supposed to be getting to that Woodland mansion. Alright, and here I am digging dirt with without any proper tools. But I gotta fill this lava in so I can mine that. Whoa! Alrighty. I need more dirt. Alright, this should be enough to cover up all that lava and safely recover that gold block. No, you know what? This is a bigger space than you would realize. Oh, man. More? Alright. Okay, you know, I want to... It's a whole gold block. I'm going to play it safe, right? This is finally enough. This is going to be enough to cover it all up, right? Alright. I know it's not falling down there. It's not going to fall in that, right? No, this is safe. Well, you know what? I have the dirt. I'm just going to fill it in anyways. Alrighty. Oh, it's just like a half slab, so I can't jump up on that. All right. Well, there's my gold block. All right. All right, we got everything that I care about from here. I need my crafting table back. And we're good. Now let's head off to that Woodland mansion. I don't know if stuff keeps... You know, if I place torches in there, I don't know if things keep spawning at the Woodland mansion. Like, could I turn it into my base or something? I don't know enough about Woodland mansions. So I think this may or may not be my first time entering a Woodland mansion in survival mode, right? Like, of course, everyone's done it in creative, but in survival mode, I'm not sure if I've ever entered one of these things. All right, we still have more time left to play. Let's see. Whoa, big ravine there. This whole plain on this other side of the mountain is filled with these huge... What do you call that? A ravine? More like a chasm or whatever? Big cave opening? I don't know. Oh boy, now here's a big one. Oh wow. Okay, that's kind of nice down there. Look, you have some abandoned mines. Look at those, those wood planks down there. A whole abandoned mine area down there. There's I swear, from here, that looks like an axolotl. There's more than one of them swimming down there. If it weren't hard to get down there, that would be worth going down there to catch one of those, or more than one of those. Those are cool. I have to remember that. Hopefully they're still there when I have time to come back with a bucket and catch them. Like to build like a little aquarium for them or something. Put them in a pot. Look at this big, gaping, gigantic hole. And all birch trees. All right. Right over this way. And of course, it has to switch to dark oak. And yeah, you know what? Look at this azalea. So that all those mines down there, those abandoned mine shafts, they also have a lush cave biome down there too. So there's some interesting stuff to explore down there. Now, look at this. This thing just happened to spawn. So it's technically in a dark oak forest. And oh, look at that over there. There's a pale garden. Right over there, there's a pale garden. That's pretty cool. I have another world I created, and I'm creating a series for that world too, where I basically have my spawn point and my starting base in a pale garden. It's kind of neat that we have one of those in this world too. Anyway, look at this big open. So technically it's dark oak forest. You got your mushrooms and your giant dark oaks, but like, this is the actual mansion up here. I don't know if this is just solid cobblestone or what, but I guess this is what they have to do because it spawned in the water. All right. So this is going to be I feel like I should make a bridge to get over to it. I don't want to go chopping down a bunch of trees. Honestly, that might be the best idea. Yeah, because otherwise I'm going to have to climb up this, go all the way around, climb up this, go over and down again. Like, I don't know. Is that worth it? Maybe it is worth it. I don't know. This is a big... It would be worth putting a bridge here, but I don't know. Maybe a bridge up to that. Maybe I enter from this side. I don't know if that's a good idea either. But I feel like it would be easier to build stairs going up to here and just like run through it to get to the front door than to walk all the way around to the front door, because that's a good long ways. I don't want to walk through all of this stuff over here and climb up that. That's going to be, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. The amount of effort to do that, we're going to go in through the back side. I'm going to chop down some birch trees. Good thing I brought a couple axes. And I should set a spawn point here. Not just to sleep, but just to have a spawn point. Oh boy. I don't want to be like... Here I am. I'm gonna... leave floating trees here, right? Again? Oh. This is a tall birch tree. Alright, come on, we can do... No, you gotta be kidding. This is like half the tree I can't reach. Just like I can't reach this woodland mansion. And this was an azalea. No, that wasn't the azalea tree. The azalea tree is this one. I don't feel like I shouldn't chop that down, right? Or should I? Does it make a difference if I chop down the azalea tree? I don't know. I feel like that's something special you shouldn't chop down. Alright. Alright. Let's... Another one of these. I'm not leaving a floating tree, but here I am being too lazy to do it the right way. There we go. Alright. I think that this is like more than enough to make a good bridge. You know what? I am going to go ahead and I'm going to place a bed here, right? You know, I'm going to chop some of this too. I'm going to start from that thing. Okay, and my bed can go right here. And I don't need them, but I'm going to place some... May as well light this area up. In case I come back out and I don't need monsters here, like if it's at nighttime and I didn't sleep or something. I set the bed there, but I didn't actually set a spawn point, did I? Cool. Alright, spawn point set. Why do I compulsively collect those saplings? It's getting dark enough. We'll actually be able to sleep in this bed soon. Alright. Crafting table. Chest. Alright. Throw all this random junk and treasures and stuff I found in here. Only hold on to things I don't truly need, right? Oops. Alright, I better sleep. I don't want to build a bridge with, like, monsters crawling around and attacking me and stuff. And here we go. Alright, so time to build a bridge across here. Let's do this. I also need to go up. I need to get up to that first level too. Okay. Alright, crouching so I don't fall off the edge here. The funny thing, I was just reading a post today about someone who didn't know you could crouch. Apparently, this is common. A lot of people don't know that you can hold shift to crouch, and a lot of people don't know that crouching will prevent you from falling off of the edge of something. So people will spend like a year playing Minecraft, building bridges and like falling off the edge to their death, not knowing that they can crouch to get to the edge. So like people just don't know this, and then they'll watch videos with other people building bridges really quick, and they'll be like, how do they do it so quickly? I always fall off. It's so hard. They just don't know. All right. So definitely a different color scheme. I swear I heard a skeleton. Different color scheme than the dark oak that this building is made of. All right. Here we are. All right, that was like a vindicator I heard inside there. Oh boy. Yeah, you hear that? That's not like a regular pillager or something. Do they know I'm out here? Can they sense me or something? I feel like I should build a better bridge here. But if I do, I get to build it all the way. You know what? Why not, right? I'm going through all this trouble, and I sure do have plenty of birch here, right? Although... what's the best way to build stairs, right? From the bottom up, if you already have one set of them, this is the way to do it. All right. You know, I'm going to save this because I don't want to lose that. You know what? I'm gonna put as much stuff as I can in here. I don't need everything on me all the time. I'm good. All right. May as well drop a few torches on the bridge itself. I love how bridges look when you light them up at night. You see like a lit up glowing bridge going across something. Anyway, whatever that's worth. Let's see what's inside here. Oh, was that the floor, or was the floor? Oh, so this is a good ways up. I think the floor is further down than that even. I'm not just one block up, I'm a couple up. These things have tall ceilings. There was a Vindicator or something in there. I don't know if they need darkness to spawn or what the deal is with them. Alright. I don't have to. I just have some tools and torches. I'm not going to lose much. If I get attacked, I am not ready for this level of enemy. I'm really not. Alright, so this is one of those side rooms, and they patrol down the hallway over there. We're only one block too high. Okay, that makes sense. So because I put this stuff here, so that cobblestone right there is floor level, right? And I'm curious if there's a basement level here. Is that cobblestone just solid or hollow? I don't. Empty chests? Gotta love that they put empty chests here. Taking them all so they don't confuse me. I know regular skeletons and stuff appear in here too. Why do they have a mushroom farm here? Alright. Somehow Minecraft is lagging on me now. Maybe it's just trying to load too many mobs. It should not be lagging. I'm using OBS to record this. And wow, look at that. Look at that view. Here I am getting distracted by the view. I'm using OBS to record this. And what else? Yeah, it's just mostly OBS and Minecraft running. Somehow it's starting to lag. I mean, okay. I haven't been playing that long, have I? I think I've been on here 30 minutes. I know this is a big file that I'm recording. Alright, anyway. It's a little laggy. I don't know if I should go in here while it's lagging. I don't think it's because it's loading a bunch of stuff. I think there's something wrong. I have a powerful enough machine. I shouldn't... Look, he doesn't know I'm here. I have a powerful enough machine that I shouldn't have any trouble running this and recording this. Like, none of that should be any trouble. I wonder if I could take this guy out. There's just one of them, right? I should try to be sneaky. What is this? This is a zombie room? That's crazy. I feel like I shouldn't open that. You know what? This is just a prison. I hear like ghosts or something. Those are like those allays or something. I don't know. That is strange. Whoa. Pick this guy out. I wonder if those Vindicators stay in like one spot. Whoa. 2 skeletons. Alright, you know what? I'm not dealing with these guys. Or am I? You know what? Usually a skeleton's easy when I have a shield. 2 of them is tricky. Alright, I can't be doing this, especially with the lag. I gotta get out of here. Alright, that is it. That's it. Alright, we're good. Alright. That's not so bad. I think I can make my way through here. I bet I could take out anything in there. With my shield and with an axe, I think I could. My shield's got some good... Still some durability in there. I think I'm not in too bad shape. I think I could do it. For some reason it's lagging, but I think that's it. I think this is enough for tonight. We made it to the Woodland Mansion. We explored a little bit inside. I have a nice little bridge going across to it. I didn't get to the front door, but explored it. I think I'll be able to explore this whole thing piece at a time. This is going to be a fun adventure. This is going to be fun for next time. I think this is everything I wanted to do for today. So that's it for today. yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button and check out the playlist. I hate the rain in Minecraft. Now I have to sleep on, I can't sleep. It's not at night. It's not a thunderstorm. But yeah, I hate the rain in Minecraft. But yeah, there's a playlist for this world. Check out the playlist. You can check out the previous episodes if you missed them. And check out any episodes I might have posted after this one, depending on when you're watching this. But I have a playlist for this world. So yeah, check that out, and also hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get alerts when I come out with new videos. And also, we do more than just Minecraft stuff, but lots of video game stuff. If you like video games, make sure you're subscribed. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on that next video.